Hey guys, Angry Beast here. I'm bringing you some domination gameplay in the map Baccara. I'm rushing around the UMP 45 with a red dot sight. This is the same class I used in my search and destroy gameplay I posted a while back. It's rocking out the red dot sight on the UMP with the perk string conditioning, quick draw and dead silence. I did change up my equipment a bit because I ranked up a little bit since then. I'm now rocking out the C4s and the motion sensor, portable radar, excuse me. This gameplay is not that good of a score. It's not that much of an objective game, but I'm posting this for a very different reason. If you can see down there in the kill feed, yes, that is F1sTDaCuffS, the commentator on YouTube with about 80,000 subscribers. I was randomly matched up with him in a ground war game. I wasn't following him around. I didn't know he was in here until after I watched over the game. I'm not in a party with anybody. It was just a total random occurrence. I got matched up with him, and I actually do pretty well, all things considered. I do end up beating him, and this is just to show that I'm not the worst player in the world. I can still hold my own against some decent players. I kill him 3 or 4 times in this game. Nothing too amazing, but it was a fun game. Right here, this is really cool. Boom, C4. That's one of the things I really love about the C4. You can do that, which you can't do with pretty much any other equipment. He would have known it was there, but yeah, he's a good player. I'm not subscribed to him or anything, but I know about him. I've watched a couple of his videos from time to time. But I just found it interesting that I was able to be teamed up with someone I could compare my skills to him. We actually have pretty similar scores. I think I go like 29 and 13, and I'm rushing around. He goes like 34 and 10, but he's kind of playing a bit more defensive. I'm using the assault kill streaks in this game. I actually hadn't touched this class at all since I did change the equipment from the search and destroy match. I'm rocking out the assault with the predator missile, the helicopter, and the reaper. I pick up 2 predator missiles in this game, and I have the worst luck with these things. It's like, okay, I got a guy coming in, and he dies just before I hit him. And I'm like, okay, I only need 1 more kill to get that helicopter. Let's do this. And I have absolutely the worst luck with predator missiles. I don't know what it is, but I'm sitting here trying to camp it off, and hopefully someone will come down the stairs. And I believe a predator missile gets me from F1sTDaCuffS. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he calls in a predator missile, and he's not even going towards me, and all of a sudden, bam, it comes at me. I have to watch this kill cam because this is just crazy. Look at him. He's nowhere near me. It's like, wait a minute, you're right there, bam. It's so frustrating, but you know, what are you going to do? I actually do get 2 predator missiles in this gameplay. I think that both times I get killed 1 away from my attack helicopter by F1sTDaCuffS. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh my gosh, this game hates me. I really do enjoy using the UMP 45. I ranked it up a couple times during this game, and after this I got a couple of nice silence UMP gameplays. Nothing too notable, but some fun games. The UMP 45 silenced. And I have to say, the silencer on the UMP is honestly better than the red dot, because it gives you that stealth aspect that this gun doesn't have. It already has probably the best range of submachine guns. I see 4 double kill from the guy jumping out the window. And once again, I have the worst luck with these predator missiles. I sit down to call on my predator missile, and there's nobody who's not running blind eye. I thought I had someone there, but I didn't. And once again, killed by another guy coming up, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I hate this game. But yeah, the UMP is really good with the silencer. Not up to the level of Modern Warfare 2 where you could 3-shot people across the map. It's more of like a 5 or 6 shot constantly. And I choke here. I run straight out in the middle of the only guy on the turret. I don't understand why people use that turret. They're not really playing the objective that much. They're just sitting back there trying to pick up people across the middle. Nice double kill there. The UMP in this game seems to be really, really good for picking up those double and triple kills, because it has the low rate of fire but the high damage, which combined means that you don't need too many bullets to kill people, and you have enough time between shots to be able to pick up those multi-kills and stuff. So I found that the UMP is best for a ground war rather than a 6v6, because you'll run into more people in groups. I tried to throw a C4 at that guy to clear him out, because I was sick and tired of him killing me and sitting him back in the thing, but it doesn't work out. Shot from behind, whatever. I think my secondary weapon in this game is the MP9. Not quite sure there, but nonetheless, I don't think I pull it out once in this game. One thing I can say is that I wasn't too pleased to see what F1sTDaCuffS was running in this gameplay. I know I don't watch too many of his videos, but in this gameplay he was rocking out the Scar L with extended mags and silencer. I have no problem with someone running a Scar or whatever. But he's also rocking out the FMG9 Akimbo secondaries, and that's like kind of, I know you're trying to have fun at the game, but seriously, you don't need to use those FMG9s to get a good gameplay, at least in my opinion. I haven't used them in a couple of weeks now, and I can do just fine without them. But, you know, that's just me. It's frustrating when you're killed by those things, but there's not much you can do about it. Infinity Ward has done what they said. They've patched it. It didn't do much, and it's one of those things where they're not going to fix it. They know it's there. They know it's a problem, but they just don't think that too many people are affected by it. Now, I have no clue what happens coming up right here. I swear I shot at least twice at this guy, but on his kill cam, I didn't even stop sprinting. That's one of the things where it's like the lag compensator is just so frustrating in this game. Because I swear I got at least 2 or 3 shots off, but nothing registered on his screen. I wish I could know what's going on there. It seems to have gotten worse for me in the past couple days. But there was a patch recently released on PC that supposedly changes the lag compensator to make it so instead of having the person with the worst connection be the lag added to the host, it's now the person with the best connection that the lag is added to the host. So say you have a person with 100 millisecond ping and a person with 50 millisecond ping, and that's everyone else is in between those two values. And the old system, the host would get 100 milliseconds of fake lag, or whereas in the new system, they're going to make it so it only has 50 milliseconds of fake lag. That's a good thing. It really is. I shouldn't have to play at the connection of the lowest person if I'm host. And it just screws everybody over because I can have a longer discussion on this. But from a networking standpoint, if you lag one person down and he's the host, then everybody else is going to lag too. It's just simple things. I don't think they think through the lag compensator too much, especially when you got the one guy who's rocking a 1 bar out in the middle of Canada or whatever. No offense, Canadians, but that just seems like that's what this game is like. It's like you have the one guy who's out in the middle of nowhere, and he's playing on 1 bar with some of his friends in a party, and it lags down the entire match, and that should never happen. But, you know, it's what can you do? They decided to add a lag compensator. More power to them. Right here, I thought I was healed. I mean, the red stuff went away, but apparently I wasn't. I got one-shotted by FMG9 Akimbos. Thought I had completely healed up behind the cover, but apparently the game thought otherwise, so I don't know. This is a nice little 29-13 with the UMP, and I was running the motion sensors in this game. That's basically my #1 used equipment. That or smoke grenades. I'll use those mainly because it gives you that extra advantage of finding people on the radar. I don't find the flashes and stuns to be that useful in this game. They take so freaking long to throw compared to what they did in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops that it doesn't seem worthwhile to me to run around and try and use a stun grenade to flash a guy in a room in the middle of nowhere. And yes, you get 2 per life, but without scavenger resupplying those, and it just doesn't seem worthwhile to me to run that stuff. Yeah, it's another thing. He seemed to like to camp in this gameplay. I don't know if that was just this gameplay or something he does a lot, but I found him hiding up in that building a lot in the games after this, hiding in corners and whatever. Because I think I played like 3 matches with him. This was the best out of them all. But I think I won all 3. He didn't seem to be playing the objective too much, but that just might be his play style. Yeah, once again, sometimes Blast Shield is useful. Like, in that situation, you probably could have avoided death. But I don't see Blast Shield being that useful unless you're running a strictly objectives class, which this was not. This was my Search and Destroy class. I just happened to run and rank it up. Because Search and Destroy is actually the worst game mode to rank up your weapons. TmarTn made a video on that. On how Search and Destroy is probably the worst for that, even contrary to what people think. But I like the C4 in this game. It's the most versatile equipment in my opinion. But this was a nice 29-13 with UMP 45 against a nice commentator on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description.